In this video we're going to show you is how to find the root of this equation x cube minus 2, which is question task 3b, y equal to x cube minus 2, but this time we have to use Falsi method or false position method to find the root. The only difference between bisection and Falsi is like the way we did last time. Falsi, the same things are there, only thing the difference is c is equal to a plus b by 2. Now instead of c equal to a b plus b by 2, we have to use this one, a into function of b minus b into function of a into fb minus fa. So here's the Falsi method and absolutely the same method. So here is the one which we have made it here, but only the equation is now x cube minus 2. So before we do it, first we have to find a range in which the root lie, meaning we have to find the two boundary in which the root we think is going to lie. So to find the range of a and b, what we have to do, we have to find it by the guess method. And what we can do is take any value of x. Let's say, for example, we start with minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, and go on. Now in Microsoft Excel you don't have to do like that. So what you do is select the first two and just drag it. It's going to create simultaneously the other numbers. Now to get fx, meaning if this is x, so fx is this. So to put this value here and to get fx is you need to apply a formula, say equal to, first put the cell here, go to the formula bar, press equal to, and what you have to do is x cube minus 2, meaning this value has to be multiplied 3 times. So that multiply, click, again multiply by, click, and then you have to say minus 2. So you got the value here. Now to get simultaneously the fx of all these values, simply drag it from here and you get all this thing. Now according to the theorem, you know that the range which you need to select a and b is those value in which, meaning the root is going to lie between a and b only if function of a into function of b is less than 0. Or in other words, the easiest way I told you in the last video to check is check the function a and function b value. If both their sign are same, you need to ignore it. If their signs are different, like this is minus, this is plus, and this is plus, this is plus, and this is minus, that mean when you multiply it will be less than 0 and the root lie between a and b. So let's see the sign changes. If I take this two, both sign are same, we need to ignore this. If I see this two, sign are same, sign are same. Now in this one the sign are not same, is changing. So here the function of a, and if this we taken as function of b, and if you multiply this two, it will be definitely less than 0. So that means the root lie between a and b is this two. So this is for your judgment, but then the value which you have to take here is this one, a and b. So what we have to do is here 1 and then b I'm taking as 2, and as I showed you in the last video, to get fa is, if this is a, to get fa, simply we need to put the value of 1 here. Now we can't put it here, we have to frame a formula. So come here and just say formula bar, say equal to, and what's that is x cube minus 2. So that is this one multiplied by again this one multiplied by again this one minus 2, and you got that one. Similar for fb, you don't need to do it again, you simply drag it, this will be linked with this one. And to get c value, you just, they said it what, like a into fb. So a is here, multiply by fb, then minus b into fa. Now this whole thing, so this whole thing you need to divide it by, not to divide by what, fb minus fa. So fb minus fa, and once you select it, it comes up. Now as you got c, to get again fc is you just again need to apply a formula. So equal to, you say as what, this multiply by again this multiply by again this one minus 2, and you got fc. So once you got this, now we're going to look into the theorem, now step 3 and step 4. So to get new A and new B, we need to follow this step 3 and 4. They said the new B will be equal to C only if fa into fc is less than 0. So come here and we see like, okay, in this one, this B will take this value provided that this is the condition. So how to put the condition in Microsoft Excel? We're going to say equal to, we use a if command as we showed you in the last video. So we're going to say what, like fa into fc. So this is your fa multiplied by fc, and if this 2 is less than 0, if this 2 is less than 0, okay, so comma, so we're saying what, fa into fc, this one and this one is less than 0, then b will be equal to c. So that means now that will take this c will come here. Otherwise, if not true, then b will take its previous value. So previous value was this one. So how it works, see, if this condition is true, then it will go take f5, which is this new c. Otherwise it will take c5, which is previous value of, okay, previous value of b. So once you say yes, that's how worked out for b. Now in similar work, if you want to work out for a, so what it says here, so come up to a and then say equal to if, and it says what, fb into fc. So fb into fc, if that is less than 0, okay, so if that's less than 0, then a will be equal to c value, so this one. Otherwise you have to take its own previous value of a. So previous value is this one. So once you say this, it will work in a programming manner. Now to get fa and fb, you don't have to again put formula. What you simply do is drag this two. Now don't do for all the three things, because c is depending on new a and b, fa and fb. So you haven't got it, so if you drag it, it's going to give you a wrong answer. So first drag this two, and then to get f of c, sorry, this is c, so to get the c based on this one, now drag this simply separately, and then again once you got the separate c, to get a function of c, drag it separately. Now once you got this whole thing, you drag it as much as you can till you finally reach to a value which you wanted. So now once I drag it, I can see here that this value now is not changing, is repeating itself. So to the nearest approximation value, we can take this to be the final value of the root of this equation is this one. And as I told you, this power is 3, that means it has 3 root. 1 definitely has to be real, which we got it, and 2 will be imaginary or might be real, but we are just concerned about the real root, so we got one real root is this one. So now first we will be pasting this in your solution, so that first you have to show them the guess value. Okay, now you need to put the whole solution of this one, and there you go. So you got the, so now the other two root, which might be imaginary, which might be thing, we can work it out in this one. So for example, x cube minus 2, we can divide them by, what was the root we got it, 1.1.2, sorry, 1.25 something. Now there's a long process. We can use this root to find the other two root, but in your syllabus says to find the one root, so we need to stop it here. Okay, so in the next video we'll try to show you the solution for the last question, which is real life problem based. Okay.